We've talked about Art's Spook Show or whatever, the one that's in Claremont off 7th Street. Have we talked about that?
I don't know. What is it called?
I want to say it's like Art's Creep Show or Art's Spook Show or whatever.
Spook Show. And
it's like $20 to take a little tour on it. What I went through in it was the Killer Clowns section, so it's a lot of the animatronics and
the Killer Clown Crew?
Yeah, Killer Clowns from outer space.
At the Spook Show, huh?
So there's
Killer
only
Clown
2 Ks in that one.
Let me get this straight. The guy's name is Art. He's a Killer Clown crew member, and he calls his show the Spook Show.
I believe it's Creep Show. I'm not 100%.
I think you're at a Nazi rally.
Moving on.
The Stool Podcast.
What do we want?
Mr. Stool! Dad, who the hell are these assholes?
You guys are so mean. Those kids are real losers. We don't want your music.
You're their forfeit.
You guys are so embarrassing.
To win, any motherfucker always be funny.
Nice work, you dunce.
Welcome to another episode of The Stool Podcast, another Homeroom episode. This is episode number 51, and it's just us three today. We're chilling. Mick's on the board today, and to my left, you already know who we got.
Yo, it's Ranthony, and I'm going to say it because Johnny didn't say it. He promised me a specific introduction, but school is in session, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Sending it to Mick over there on the board. What's up, buddy?
What's up, guys? What's up? And, yeah. What's up? The Dodgers. Get it.
There you go. Represent.
Did you guys see that shit? No.
And
so we out here being winners and shit, you know.
There you go.
America, you know.
America, yeah.
America. Yeah, because of Canada. No, I'm just kidding. What's up, fellas? How'd you guys Halloween go? Everybody have fun? Had a
Mine
good
was
time?
actually pretty good. Like I wanted to go to the party with you guys. I was trying to squeeze it in, but I was also trying to do family time.
I get it.
You know, so we actually, ironically, me, my girl, and her son, we watched all of the Terrifier movies.
Oh, sick.
All in a row.
Wait, have you seen any of them?
I've seen them all, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He had never seen them. She had never seen them, yeah.
Oh, they'd never seen them.
Yeah. So he was like, I was like, if you want, 'tis the season, 'tis the night.
It's the time to do it.
We did, I made little candy bags for them, like little treat bags and stuff. Got them some Dragon Ball Z figures and stuff.
Nice.
And, then we did jack-o'-lanterns. I even did all the lore along with it. Like, yeah, we got to put them out before midnight, or, you know, we're going to have spooky, ghosts and stuff tonight.
Wait, is that the actual lore?
No, I just made it up.
Oh, okay.
I think there's probably something to that, right? That's what they're for.
Well, yeah.
It's to ward off evil spirits or something like that. But so we did jack-o'-lanterns.
That's fun. That's fun.
We watched those movies. We got pizza, gorged out on pizza and candy, and it was pretty much how you want to spend your Halloween.
That's a good night. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah,
it was nice.
We went to, my sister had a big party, and that was fun. Mick came. Warner came for my band, the guitar player. He came. And a bunch of my sister's friends and her boyfriend's friends that actually came. And so I met a lot of new people. But it was a good time. So my mom was there. Randy was there. River was there. So it was just a little of the family. We just they bought hot dogs that were like this big.
Dodger dogs. Were they Dodger dogs?
Not really, because they weren't thin. They were like thick ass
sausage guys.
They were almost as big as me, dude.
Oh
yeah.
They were the thick boys.
Had some weight to it.
Dude, they were big ass hot dogs, bro. Like you put them on the bun, and it was like
the buns,
inch and a half
the
on
buns
each side
barely holding together for it. That's a good hot dog, though.
It was great,
you
though.
Like that.
And
you barbecue
like nachos.
Is that how you do
barbecue them, and then had them in like the pan or whatever. She had like ceviche and popcorn machine out there.
Sounds pretty good.
But my sister bought a bunch of fucking animatronic like figures and all that shit. So there was like
the lawn ones.
Yeah, but like the good ones, like the ones that like move and all that shit.
We've talked about Art's Spook Show or whatever, the one that's in Claremont off 7th Street. Yeah, but like they have like literally all of those. Have we talked about that?
I don't know. What is it called?
I want to say it's like Art's Creep Show or Art's Spook Show or whatever.
Spook Show. And
it's like $20 to take a little tour on it, and there's different sections. I remember what I went through in it was the Killer Clowns section, so it's a lot of the animatronics and
the Killer Clown Crew.
Yeah, Killer Clowns From outer space. From outer space.
At the Spook show, huh?
So there's
Killer
only
Clown
two
crew
Ks in that
Let
one.
me get this straight. The guy's name is Art. He's a Killer Clown crew member, and he calls his show the Spook Show.
I believe it's Creep Show. I'm not 100%.
I think you're at a Nazi rally.
Moving on, there was a Shining setup. I got to take a picture with Jack Torrance, like on the other side of the door, like that whole thing.
Oh, that's tight.
And then there's like an Exorcist one, and it's all he like has like a couple different ones, but he collects all kinds of those animatronics, like leftovers from Universal and stuff like that. It's pretty sick. It's pretty sick.
That's pretty tight. What I messed up is I didn't get to go to Universal this year.
It was expensive.
It was super expensive
this year.
And like you have to get the what's it called? You have to get the Fast Pass. If you don't get the Fast Pass, dude, you're going on.
You're wasting your money.
So and the Fast Pass alone is a lot. You know what I mean? So it was just too much money. Plus timing. I did so much shit this month. I'm ready to just chill. Like next month, I ain't doing nothing.
Let's let that segue us into this explanation for the little setup here. We're doing a little throwback setup back to the couch. You know,
back to
relax, to chill,
to
bring it back to the old vibe.
It felt right.
You know,
it felt right to do it.
It's the month of November. You know, and the fall has officially begun today. Oh, how'd you guys deal with the daylight savings? Huh? Did that hit you guys at all?
We got an extra hour of sleep, huh?
Yep. We did.
That was nice.
That's always nice. Still tired, but
that's the thing. When you start getting to our age, we're just tired all the time. You know what I mean?
At
least that's
though.
how I feel.
That's completely okay, though. I think it's actually like it's like kind of a blessing if you don't look at it as a curse. You know what I mean? If you're able to get your rest. Resting is a blessing, dude. Like, what a wonderful thing to be able to do is just to relax and rest.
I was able to sleep. We went to sleep at like freaking, 10:30, 11 yesterday. So I got to sleep in. It was pretty nice. And then woke up this morning and partly built a freaking dresser.
Yeah.
Like an IKEA dresser?
Yeah, like a 6-drawer dresser.
Dang, you're like a real man.
I built most of those and then I built most of them, and Melissa finished it. So I have to finish it.
Well,
but
I mean,
got most of it done.
We're officially old guys. I mean, that's the kind of shit that's the kind of shit that entertains us. You know, I stay in on Halloween. You know, Johnny builds dressers on a Saturday evening. You know,
and what I was thinking, like, I at Melissa's house, right? You know, she's been without her husband for a while, so her ex-husband. So it's like. The man stuff hasn't been done. She does everything. You know, she's like, I could do everything all myself. But there's certain things that just not have been done. I'm just like, that needs to get done. And I'm like, this needs to get. I got my own list of shit. I'm like,
what do you mean? Everybody has duct tape on their shower head. That's how that works. That's how that goes. Yeah, no, I literally got over like my October was like rife with like having to fix stuff in my house, having to get a new car. So it was all like this big stress ball, and now I'm on the other side of it. So I'm like totally with you. I'm totally with you.
Nice, yeah.
How hard you get?
Once you start getting it done.
2016 Chevy Malibu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's nice. It's
I like
nice.
Malibus.
Little whip.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a decal on it with an S that goes right next to the S or the Malibu sign. Or what is that? It's not a decal. What is it called? Like
the emblem.
The emblem. There you go. And then most wanted underneath it. What do you think?
That down, dude.
I'm totally gonna do that. I'd absolutely be wasting an opportunity if I did not do that.
Right, that's true. That'd be tight. Just get it printed on like the vinyl stickers. That'd be perfect.
King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
That'd be great, dude.
Great, man.
Yeah, it's a good time. And,
so, go ahead.
I was gonna say, we already say the Dodgers won.
Yeah, we talked about
the
it a little
Dodgers
bit.
won, man. Yeah,
Isn't that crazy?
That was pretty
World
wild.
Series.
Wasn't it? They were like down
Number 2. Back to back.
Huh? It was 3-0 in the 6th inning, right?
It was.
Yeah, that was pretty nuts.
They came back hard at the end. That was pretty crazy. They won it for the division. I'm a Padre fan, but they won it for the division, so I like that.
Padres.
Yeah, don't at me.
Podge gays.
When was the last time you ever heard somebody say that? Don't at me, dude. That stupid shit.
were just talking about outdated expressions. Talk to the hand. I want to try to bring something like that back, but
burning the candle on both ends.
Yeah.
Wait, what? What does that mean?
You never heard burning the candle on both ends?
Oh,
it's older than all of it. It's been around like our whole life. No, burning the candle on both ends is working so hard that you are burning the candle on both ends.
You're leaving nothing for yourself.
Right.
You've never heard that? Like, you're burning a candle until there's nothing.
Yeah.
You're speeding up the process for you to not have anything for yourself.
So like there's a wick on both sides. I'm thinking of a literal candle where the other side you can't burn nothing.
You can't burn the other wick.
You'd have to like make that happen.
Honestly, he might have found the loophole in that whole saying because most candles burn from one end.
Imagine someone says that to you. Like, they don't even make candles like that, dude.
All literal shit.
Maybe we invent that, a both-ended candle.
Let's just make things that have to do with expressions, the literal expressions like that.
You ever wanted to eat crow?
That's funny.
I know, who is it? I think it's Dave Attell that does he carries the little violin in his pocket.
Oh,
that's brilliant. I want one. I would put it on my keychain. Yeah. And then like people start talking to you about it. You're like, hold on one second. And they're talking, they're complaining, like, That's fucking brilliant.
That's freaking good.
That's so good. That's very funny.
Just piss people off for no reason. Oh shit!
So we're flying free range today.
Yeah,
we're just kind of
we didn't even put up topics, dude. We said fuck that, but I did want to get into fucking IG, dude.
Yeah, I'll send some of my Instagram stuff.
I've sent stuff. I'll send more, or I'll send them again because like we didn't like watch some of these videos, but we got to go back into showing some of these artists on Instagram. Okay. Are you guys down with that or what?
I saw there's one. It was like have you guys seen the public access guy? The guy who goes on there and screams into the mic and does flips and stuff?
What?
Very, very Dr. Kiyasu-esque.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Bring it back to the old days. If you want, Mick, real quick to vamp.
Let me get the first one for you, Mick.
I was going to say, I don't know if you knew this, Japan's new prime minister is a metal drummer.
What?
He's a metal drummer?
Yeah.
No way.
From what band?
Drummer. I don't know.
Oh, that's
all I know, though.
Look it up.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I mean,
look that up. That's an interesting topic. That's a music-related interesting topic, too.
Interestingo. Yeah, no, I know nothing about current events, so when you guys ask me about them, it's always news to me.
I'll also bring up the IG on the side, and our messages so you have.
I got you.
So you have them ready.
The fuck is this?
Like, look at this bit. Look at this chick, dude.
Japan has shattered its political glass ceiling.
She's the prime minister now?
Sanae Takaichi.
She's the prime minister.
The country's first female prime minister. But here's where it gets intriguing.
Prime
Minister.
Takaichi isn't just a trailblazer in politics.
I knew that.
She's also a heavy metal enthusiast and amateur drummer.
That's crazy.
Margaret Thatcher.
Oh, this is just a stupid
rival.
description. I want
to see her play something.
I'm saying, dude.
Yeah.
Is that her right there? Go ahead.
The little girl.
What? Right? No.
Japan just elected its first female prime minister, and she used to be a metal drummer. Sanae Takaichi won on October 21.
That's on them for the sound effects.
I know, that's fucking racist as shit.
She played drums in a band that covered Black Sabbath, Deep Purple, and Iron
Crazy.
Maiden. Classic heavy
tight.
metal
Look at her go.
staples. It's a simple reminder. Leaders carry private lives and hobbies, sometimes wildly unexpected ones.
That's fucking tight, dude.
Yeah,
that's pretty badass.
So, okay.
I want to hear some of the music though.
I think it speaks volumes, like the whole idea that basically, some women can lead.
Some can. She's definitely
specifically drummers.
Yeah, drummer especially because that's a lot of work. Drumming, you know what I mean? You have to use your feet, your hands, your brain all at the same time. That's a lot of work. And within that, hitting your drumstick like this, doing that kind of shit, your feet, doing the freaking different ways to do double bass and triplets and all that shit.
Yep, sounds like a good massage to me.
That's racist too.
Yeah, I'm sending all my shit right now.
You didn't like that one?
We don't accept that kind of talk around here, Mick.
I mean, I'm trying to be optimistic for us.
All right, speaking of female
useful. What's up?
Speaking of female drummers, go to the IG messages. I just sent you guys something.
Oh, this is another good one. I sent him like 4 things, so watch out for what you get.
You gotta
watch out, guys.
Watch out.
We got some shit here.
Fucking.
Let's go down a little IG rabbit hole. Like, this will be fun.
So, a little Alice in Wonderland action today. So yeah, anyways, I couldn't find the one I was talking about, but it was a guy, he goes on public access and he has like a pedal that his microphone is plugged into. And it's like this, it's not, I misspoke. It's not public access. It's like morning television. Like a with the two like fake hosts. So today we're going to be working on a recipe. It's a mango chutney.
Yeah.
It's actually from Denver, of all things. Would you believe that? And then we're going to have an artist perform right in the middle of the show, and that should be exciting. A local artist, and then they cut to,
and it's that guy,
and it's a guy. He's like in a hoodie. Looks like honestly. Like any dude you would see at like Ozfest, like a 20-year-old guy you would see. He's in a hoodie and like shorts or pants that are a little bit too baggy, shoes that are messed up, spider webby black metal shirt. Yeah. Goes on and literally, you might want to watch yourself for the mics on this one, Mick. But goes in the mic and he's doing, and he does flips. He's doing flips, like falling on his back and all this stuff, and then
this is racket.
And then, it's complete noise. It's complete gibberish. There's no other music to it. It's just him doing that. Just him doing that. and then he eventually just like stands up and like, they're like, all right, okay.
Get like sympathy applause and shit.
Well, no, they're pretty good at pandering to him. They're like kind of like, yeah. I mean, when you said you play very intense music, we see that come through in your performance, and they did their jobs, man. I give it up to them.
That's so
definitely,
funny,
I give it up to them.
All right, so what am I playing?
All right, play Johnny's. Yeah, play Johnny's. I don't know which one's yours.
Right there, down
the girl.
This one.
All right, so this should be our president. If we're doing this now, you know what I mean? Like,
so this
you should be. We don't have prime ministers, but we have presidents. So you got to click the mute.
Oh, all right.
On the video.
Ooh.
Hey, listen.
She's all, of course they have to do in the hills,
That's what I was about to say, man. It's like, can we at least acknowledge that women, like, once they infiltrated, like, being musicians like this, like, they still used sex?
Yeah, of course.
They still use sex.
I mean, look at the way she's
I'm not
dressed.
saying she's not talented. I could never play that. That's very talented. But why? Like, wear some sweats. I'd be more impressed if you had a mask on.
No, this is better.
Oh, boy.
Like, what are you getting ready for? I'm playing drums today.
I'm going to go on my stream and play drums.
Yeah, okay. You're a baddie. Yeah.
Can we have her as our president then?
Misogynist. How about you massaging this? How about that right there? Oh. Yeah, no, I mean, I give it up to any musician who's incredibly talented, and when I see them do stuff that I can't do, I give them their flowers. But I still don't get this movement of. I mean, I showed you the video earlier of that. The natural man or whatever, where it's like he's talking about like this is ruining society, just like pouring praise and giving hot people stuff, hot women stuff.
Yep, that's the thing. They get everything, dude. They just gotta sex sells. If they use that, it's easy. It's game over, Mm-hmm. It's like what the fuck? It's like what the fuck, dude? What you doing, Mick?
Nothing. Just do what you're doing.
Okay.
Don't try to tell me what I'm producing. What are you doing? Like, what pages are you clicking on over there?
Hey, quit checking your emails, dude.
I think this spot kind of like sparks a little more curiosity with the producer.
I can see a different.
You're kind of saying, "What's going on over here? What's going on over here?"
Nah, just mind your own fucking business.
All right, what else? I know this one's fun.
Okay, play whatever, because I know my next one.
This one
I need to say something about the next video that I pulled up.
Okay, yeah, this one's just fun. This one's just. I want to see your guys' take on the music.
Okay.
Okay, hang on.
Oh, Mike's going crazy over there.
Okay.
He's going crazy over there.
Right, I'm already with him, dude. I already know what he's gonna say.
Is this good or is this bad?
No,
this is retarded. This is fucking retarded.
It's fucking wannabe animals leaders over here.
I understand. No. It has nothing to do with that.
I'm so ready for this.
They're not even synced, bro.
Well, it's not even that. Well, they are, but it's like the genius of songwriting. How complicated it is to write stuff that's catchy, that's actually like the earworms that people love.
Mm-hmm.
This is like what I was saying. Like you're writing music for geeks, music geeks.
Right, yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everyone there probably has a home studio.
Yeah.
In that crowd. You know what I'm saying? More than likely.
And there's people nodding their head in 44-73.
I can't do this. This is badass. Blah blah blah. And at the same time, I'm like, well, look it, dude. I get it. I appreciate that you're so fucking talented with time signatures and stuff.
But they're not. They're not even having time together.
No, I mean it's like it's too like
it's eccentric.
It's too obtuse of a time of playing around with time signatures.
Right, let's hear it one more time. Hear it from the top one more time
because it'll sound like they're doing it together. Oh God, that's not even in key, right?
Doesn't sound like it.
It's not.
They're literally all playing something different.
Sounds like fucking garbage, dude.
Well, congratulations, guys. You
what's their name?
Yeah,
dude?
no, that's an official page. It's got a lot of likes on that.
I'm gonna go there right now.
I don't care if it has a lot of likes.
Like I'm not supporting that shit at all.
No, I'm going there and talking shit right now.
All right, which
dude.
one's the next one you did?
So
those are I brought those. What's the one you did?
So we're going in on some music then today.
Yeah, let's go.
I got a few things that pissing me off. That just pissed me the fuck off right there. That was horse shit.
I told you it'd be fun.
That was horse shit. So is the thing. Okay, first of all, bands that do that kind of shit, right? Like I can name bands that I listen to because I listen to some weird shit, right? So there's shit that Mike Patton's done before that, like you're just like, what the fuck is this? Like he has a project called Weird Little Boy. And it's like that. It's very weird and obscure and strange.
Experimental.
Very experimental. He's using instruments around his house, like fucking tables and pots and pans and like fucking little kid toys and all this weird shit. But he actually makes it to where it's like a song, sort of, you know?
Yeah.
But even though it sounds weird. But like that is, come on now. Like, what the fuck was that?
Like structurally,
they're actually doing something.
There's no payoffs that you're looking to, you know, in a song like that. There's no payoff that you're looking to in a like you can't distinguish parts. And to me, that's sort of like a purpose, you know,
that's how
music is like. I love looking forward to, you know, like a good example of like a song that is just not necessarily like it doesn't even start like super, you know, kind of like catchy or anything, but it ends super catchy is like Mordecai by BT Bam.
Oh, yeah,
like that song it broke my brain the first time I heard it.
Right,
Crazy time signatures and, you know, different sort of, you know, sweeps and this and that's and all these like really cool techniques. But it's almost like it speaks to the ability of the writer to be able to compose that into a cohesive piece, right?
Right.
Versus nowadays, thanks to computers, you could just say, hey, I'm going to write the guitar part in 3/4, and then we're going to polyrhythm this with the weird drum part. We're going to put that together in a computer. You memorized your parts. I memorized my parts. We play it to a click, and it doesn't matter if it sounds like a good song. You know what I mean? Because we're just doing, they are doing something correctly. They're doing the song how they wrote it, but they're just performing it as individuals. It's not a cohesive piece of music.
Right. That's where it takes like the brotherhood out of like writing music and jamming with your homies and shit like that. Like my band, you know, we jam together and that's where we get most of our sound and the energy and all that is in that one thing. You can't just all write different shit and
Technically, well, I would argue that, yeah, nowadays, and this is where I kind of wanted to get, the point I wanted to get to eventually, you know, talking about that band, is nowadays you absolutely can do. You can do that.
You can, yeah.
You know, you could write it in Guitar Pro, you know, and all you have to do is just, you know, make the settings the correct way that, you know, that you want to do. Like I said, make a polyrhythm for your drums, you know, like say your drums are in, you know, 6/8. And then your guitar riff is in 4/4 and then changes. And then, so you could just put all that stuff, underlay it. But what is that speaking to as like impressive, like how fun it is to listen to? Would you like jam that on your way to work to get pumped?
No, definitely
You know,
not.
I can't even headbang. You know what I mean? It's like, what the hell?
Dude, it was not in the same key, like for sure.
Once the piano came in, it was just like,
what the hell is going on? The rest of it I can get behind because they're just trying to be animals as leaders. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and well, that's the sad part too. Is like this is what we're kind of resorted to. Those musicians are clearly talented in technique.
Yeah,
and then just to stand out, they have to do this utter garbage.
Not even that they're good. The drummer was going off, but guitar player's not playing shit that I haven't heard before. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it still takes crazy technique. That weird slapping thing, the bossy slapping that he does.
Right. But even then, like it was not even as tense as
Animals as leaders?
Yes, as animals as leaders. You know what I mean? Like, that was pretty basic. I mean, to me, anyway.
Did he invent that, Tosin Abasi?
What? I might have. No, not
because he's the first person who I saw do that, like that pinky thumb
with
thing.
The guitar.
Yeah, with the guitar, with like a heavy guitar like that, like 8-string, 9-string.
Buckethead did some of that kind of shit.
Okay.
So, but obviously
he definitely elevated.
He's elevated.
He's definitely elevated it into songwriting. He's
basically
stuff.
playing he's playing fucking jazz slap bass on the guitar.
Here we go, Mick. What do you think on this question? What's your opinion in, let's say, we'll pick a genre. I'll let you pick metal, gent, or hardcore.
Hardcore.
Okay. In hardcore, who's the most influential musician of the last 20 years?
In hardcore?
In hardcore music.
I would say probably
I got mine, but go ahead.
Well, hardcore is a hard one for me because it's like such a blurry genre.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like I'm like, oh, this is this genre. Then the band self-proclaims himself as something not that.
Yeah.
You know
we're slamcore, or we're
it's like, no, you're actually
shut
not
up.
that.
You're hardcore.
Yeah, you guys fall in that blanket.
You're hardcore with other shit in there.
For me, it was Veil and Maya. For me,
for hardcore.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. For me, it's Jamie Josta.
I might be inclined to agree with you. I was going to try to look up. I mean, I'd say he's older than 20 years then. Like probably he was like.
Did you put a year on it?
Yeah, I put 20 in the last 20 years.
Oh. Well, I mean, they've been playing they've been playing still. He's probably, Hatebreed's probably been around for like 28 years of shit.
Yeah, he's definitely, I would say.
When I think of hardcore, I think of Jamie Josta. And he like wrote a lot of Hatebreed's music too. It's not just him doing, just the vocals, you know?
Yeah. What do you guys think?
What is this? What we got?
Dan, I don't know how to pronounce your fucking name. Tetrarch? The fucking guitar player?
Tetrarch?
They seem familiar. Like I've seen this before.
That guitar player, she gets pretty down, dude.
Is that Josie? No. Hold on. I might know that guitar player. Yeah. No, it's not. Never mind. It's just a different. It's
nice.
the only other.
This is pretty sick.
It's the only other large black woman who plays guitar in this genre of music.
Oh, shit. Wow, they definitely got a big sound, that's for sure.
Yeah. Just one, though.
They got one big sound. My mistake.
I love the straightforward, kind of back to basics kind of writing.
I don't mind it. It kind of has like a whatchamacallit, like kind of new metal-ish, like Chevelle-ish type of.
Mixed with like a Static X-y kind of.
Yeah. I know. I don't hate it.
Not bad.
That's kind of cool. I don't know
what's your thoughts?
Why'd you bring that? What happened?
No, I was just like interested. I was just
opening the convo.
It's just if I would have seen her in the streets, I would have just thought she came out of Walmart or something.
No, that's why I was confused. I was like, no way, that can't be. And then I saw her faces. But yeah, no, there's a girl that I know, and you guys might even have come across. She was big in the SoCal scene. She played in bands and filled in bands. Her name is Josie something. But yeah, she has dreads. She's a larger sound. And and yeah, she plays guitar. She shreds too. She's really good, and she's been in a lot of good touring bands and stuff. So I was like tripping. Sick. I was like, no way.
All right, so I have a headline from World Star Hip Hop. For the first time since 1990, no rap songs appear in the Billboard Top 100.
I saw this. I saw this. Now, I saw this attached to a video where a guy was talking about basically, this was immediately attached to, he like blamed Kendrick Lamar. Did you guys see that version of the video?
No.
So he blamed Kendrick Lamar for not only the Super Bowl, but he basically, that was like his main thing. He's like, you guys are excluding white people from enjoying your music. That's why it's not selling anymore. You know, white people were, now you're making them feel like victimized by listening to your music when they're just trying to be included. You're trying to be inclusive with your music, but not to them.
Right.
And I was like, I don't disagree with his point. I don't know if there's any statistics to prove that as true.
Right.
But there might be something to that.
There might be.
I would love to see also what's actually in the top 40 and what counts as hip hop or rap.
It's all fucking pop music.
It's all pop.
And shit. Yeah.
I want to say that's the eventual evolution of like turning country pop and hip hop and K-pop.
Yeah,
and
that's
all
the
that stuff.
thing.
It eventually all just turns into pop. So maybe that's why it's not, those genres aren't
technically it's not rap.
Yeah, so you could find rappers
but it's
in
like
there,
hip hop,
but they're on pop
music.
songs. You know, so
got you. Yeah. This is like. Because the Billboard 100 is what? Like every fucking month? What is it? Like when they make them? Is it every month? Every week? What is it? Isn't it every week?
Taylor Swift has the majority of all the songs on the top 10.
Yeah. Oh my God. It just shows you who buys music, man. It shows you who buys music.
Her fan base is insanely fucking loyal.
Oh, well, this actually pigeonholes right into the next topic because there's another Taylor Swift video on our Instagram here. So we could get into that right after this.
Really?
Yeah. That was one of the things
I see it.
It's fucking dude.
What does it say?
Taylor Swift is obsessed with rhyming the word bar with car, and people don't seem to care. And then you go through that comment section, it's like, oh yeah, we already knew she took pride in writing her own lyrics. Now we could tell why. You know what I mean? And
they suck.
They suck, dude. It's literally bullshit garbage that's made for simple-minded simpletons.
You know what it reminds me of? It's almost like the hypnotist trick. You have like keywords to kind of keep the person entrenched.
Exactly.
In the hypnotist.
Like when I say chicken,
you know what I'm saying?
You're gonna.
They're just like, I like cars and I like bars. Like,
don't you like cars and bars too?
You're like, yeah, I relate to this.
Yeah, no, I compare it to the level of Dr. Seuss getting our attention when we were in third grade. Yeah, you're like, I will not do it with the fish. I will not do it in a dish. It's like, yeah, that was impressive when I was 8 years old. If you're a 30-year-old woman and you're like, you see how good her writing is, and you listen to that, and that's what you're talking about, you're a numbskull.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what? I'll send it. But I'll just send Hotel Books lyrics, or I'll read them if you want, and tell you how brilliant songwriting can sound versus, you know what I mean?
Go for it.
What song?
Are you guys familiar with Hotel Books?
Hotel Transylvania?
I believe he's like that cousin. Let me see. Shit, what song?
But it's funny because her new album's actually pretty freaking good just because it's well written, obviously, right? But I heard some of the songs, I'm like, it's a pretty good song. And it's like,
I mean, they're catchy. Obviously, they're designed scientifically to be catchy.
Exactly, that's the difference. Is it's designed that way. Yeah, that's what kind of made me laugh about it. I was listening to that, so it makes sense that our songs in the billboards, like multiple songs. But that's what I was asking. Isn't it like every week? Like we should know this. I don't know this. When do they update the billboards? Isn't it like literally every week?
I'll check.
Still alive. Sorry, it's taking me a second here.
You're good.
Just trying to. I mean, these are like he's more of a poet than he is a songwriter, and he works with songwriters. But yeah, his lyrics are just literal. You know, like they're tearjerker kind of stuff. Let me see. There we go. Found it. All right, so this is a song called "Constant Conflicts."
Every Tuesday morning.
I was gonna say, so it's every week. That's what I thought. I thought it was.
That's Billboard.
Billboard.
That's still Tuesday, even though we release on Friday, huh?
It's Friday because you get the weekend to listen to it, and then they're like, oh, these are all the songs that were played on during the weekend.
We're in the Billboard top 2 million.
Are you? That's impressive.
It might not even be.
That's relatively impressive. All right, so here, let's get deep for a second. Tell me what you guys think of these lyrics and if they have any gravitas versus I've fought in cars, I fought in bars, that kind of shit, right? Okay.
Those are good lyrics.
I spent too much time erasing, not enough time changing, blurring the lines between sick and selfish, hoping I can grab on just for a second, but I've earned to take what I can get and use the parts that I can make sense and relent only when I meet my own death and find a place I can circumvent. When was truth less about proving a point and just proving someone wrong all along? I'll rest my aching joints to my own broken hope and swan song, but maybe I'm overworked because I'm breaking my healing process as a comfort when I'm aching with the new perspective that I'm finally taking. I made this bed and I will sleep in it.
Yeah,
the comfort of your warm sheets will bring me to the further flames of hell. I made this bed and I will, that's of course, death is not a choice and love should not be either.
What's the song though?
It's called Constant Conflicts. If you want to play it, I would say play it, man. This is an artist that I really champion because he's disappeared. He's gone. He was erased kind of from the whole nomenclature of music right now because he didn't want to play ball with the fucking system. He didn't want to work with, I think it was In Vogue Records anymore. And he was just like, fine.
What's the name of the song?
Hotel Books, Constant Conflicts.
Yeah, this song right here. Gotcha.
Incredible. Skip like the instrumental part. Like
that's like the name of the band is Hotel Books.
Yeah, Hotel Books. It's actually, it's a guy who writes with other musicians. He's not really a musician. He's just a poet.
Got you.
Like
so you'll write the lyrics for them, and then they write all the melodies.
They'll write him an instrumental, and he'll come in and just whip some shit, dude. And it's always awesome.
That's pretty tight.
Watch. Let's see what you guys think of the delivery, because that's what everyone gives him shit for.
Wait, is it him singing it? Oh, okay.
I mean, Me Without You used to kind of do that, right?
Yeah, Me Without You.
Totally influenced by that and La Dispute and that kind of stuff.
Yep. Me Without You was fucking dope. Yeah, you ever heard fuck, what's the other kid?
This shit is like therapeutic to be able to listen to. Just to know that someone can write lyrics like this and give me something to try to memorize that's that dense. And that's therapy to me. Give me a chorus 1,000 times that I'd repeat and learn in 2 times over. Does nothing for me.
Yeah.
It does nothing for me.
I get that. I can understand that. The fucking, what's his name? Hobo something.
Hobo Johnson. Yeah,
Hobo Johnson. Yeah. They had to, because that's what he did. That's
the same sort of shit.
Yeah. Except he sucks.
But why is it, Johnny? At least in the currency that I market myself in, I think that is so much more valuable than Taylor Swift. I think that should be the shit that's filling up stadiums to see that talented individual perform. That that's like incredible.
It's poetry. It's a different It's almost a different thing because it's music, but like the style is like slam poetry.
And the thing that's really cool, if you do ever get into his music, are you done to do one more song?
Go for it.
Do Hotel Books, How I Feel Part 3, and then just fast forward to the very end. It's like probably the last minute or so. But it's a very awesome, catchy, singy chorus that he does, and the lyrics are also still awesome. You know, he's Cam Smith, man. If you're out there and if by some chance you stumble across this video, just know I'm probably your biggest fan. I love everything you do. I try to memorize all your songs, and I hope you're doing okay, man. You're the best. You're the best. Yeah, go to like halfway through the song, just past halfway. Yeah. There you go. Listen to this shit.
I have a confession to you guys.
You hate it?
No, it's just, well, maybe. No, it's the I've never had an affinity for like that type of like
performance.
Auto-tune used in this type of way. I don't know why. I just feel like Attack did it, and a lot of. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like the auto-tune thing, the robot sound thing is like. I
honestly kind of love it, man. I love it. I implement it in my music a good amount. I know that.
I don't mind. This wasn't you? Oh, sorry.
No, but I've always loved it. It helps me like write fun stuff, you know, and I think that literally most people are kind of suckers to that sound. Most people. So you are like kind of beholden to being a fucking producer who's like now sing the shit right, bitch.
Well, no, it's not.
If you've ever recorded with Mick, you would know what I'm talking about.
No, do it right. I just like I just like what I like, man.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But that lyric that he does, it's your eyes look like marbles filled with 100 winters without a Christmas, a parcel full of abundant splinters coming from broken distances. That's such a good lyric and melody. Like, I love that shit, you know? Like, it's like the same way, like, we were talking about Juice WRLD a little bit. He's like such a guilty pleasure for me because I really don't like the rap culture. Yeah. He's so good, dude.
Yeah, he is pretty good.
He's such a good writer.
I can give that to him. He's actually pretty badass.
He's such a good writer, man.
But, like, the first, like, artist that I heard, like, kind of do that style, you know, of vocals and stuff was Me Without You. That was when I heard them. But then they, you know, it's not all the time. It's like there's the band is doing like hardcore and freaking, you know, post-hardcore and shit like that. And then it adds that in there. And I always liked it. There's like my favorite song from them, I forget what it's called, but he does that. And that's like the one song that I actually like that style. Yeah.
Fun fact, you know what famous hardcore song? You know what? That's mine. I figured out mine. Josh Scogin. From Norma Jean and
I was gonna say Norma Jean, that makes sense.
And the 68 and all that. Like, dude, he was huge in
pinnacle of the genre.
huge guy. But anyways, what's a song that guy features on that's like a huge hardcore song? The lead singer of Me Without You. You know it? Memphis Will Be Laid to Waste. You guys know that?
What?
He sings on the end of it, and like I put it together so quick.
What song is that?
By Norma Jean.
Oh,
like their big song. That's like their big, huge song. Like their first breakout song was Memphis Will Be Laid to Waste, I would say. But at the very end, he's doing vocals, like doing like the chattery stuff. Yeah. And and I never put it together, and I was just like, holy shit, that makes all the sense in the world. There's a great video of them at Furnace Fest this year performing it with Josh and their current vocalist, and it's epic. Sick. It's crazy. It's so fun.
That's sick. But then so I remember Randy showed me Hobo Johnson. He was like, dude, you gotta check this guy out. And I listened to it. I just did not like it, dude.
He showed me him too.
I just don't like him. I think he's fucking trash too.
Who, Hobo Johnson?
Yeah, I just don't like it. But there was one song, I'll give him this one. I just looked it up too. It's called Typical Story. The music video and that whole song, I liked it. I like that one. But all this other shit I don't like it. I don't
remember,
like the slam
dude,
poetry
like way back in like 2017 is when the first time I even heard of Hobo Johnson. It was just like a Facebook video or some shit I saw him on. And like I was polarized by him. That's the way I like to start saying it now when I come across shit that I don't like, because one, I don't like too much stuff. I honestly, I'm getting to a point in my age where there's too many things in the world that I don't like. I have to start latching onto more shit so that I'm not so fucking miserable all the time. So I have to start giving more shit a chance. Yeah. So I was polarized by it because I didn't get it, but I saw the success from it.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Like, where like when you see something that just because you don't get it or it doesn't speak to you, and you see a bunch of other people, does it add to your resentment?
Kind of. Not really. It's just because I like, even if I don't get it, I'm just like, whatever, I don't like it. So I just know when it comes to like being a music listener, people are not going to like, I'm not going to like everything that everybody else likes. You know, I just like what I like. So I mean, that came later down the line, you know, for me, to realize that. But, because there was like some bands where I'm like, yo, why the fuck you like that? Why you listen to that? One for me, Typo Negative. Why do people fucking like Typo Negative?
I tell you all the time how much I hate fucking, I did a whole segment on it. Why can't I think of their name? Turnstile.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't stand Turnstile
either.
And that a lot of that is me literally just being contrarian and being like, why do people like this so much? And
see, that's how I started thinking. But then I'm like, okay, I can't judge it. Let me listen to it first. And like, but I did. I tried to listen to Turnstile. I was like, yo, this shit sucks.
Well, the thing is, I think it's very indicative of, okay, you know how we talk about sometimes how like the Deftones,
like they're wannabes.
The Deftones are coming back, right? And people are connecting to their music because they set up a sound in the 90s and the early 2000s that was just undeniable and it had staying power.
Yeah.
And so now, guess what? It's reaching out to a whole new generation. What Turnstile comes across to me is a band that's trying to duplicate that, not do their own thing, not invent their own thing. They're just stealing from other artists. Maybe they are writing original material, but stylistically, they're just being like, oh, we see a trend in what people are, kids of this age are listening to. Let's write music like that.
Yeah.
You know, so when people are like, talk about how impressive it is that Turnstile is this diverse, it's not impressive to me. And sure, they know how to write songs, but the fact that they're that diverse just shows you that they're manipulating the sound of music that they make to please you versus making a new sound that might challenge you a fucking little bit. And then, you know, change your perspectives and change how you listen to music. And in reality, people don't want that anymore. So that is the audience's fault. That's not Turnstile's fault. They should be applauded for capitalizing on that if, you know, that's what you want to applaud them for. But in reality, it's actually a really twisted thing to do with art because it's going to make everything turn into like this fucking oatmeal that all sounds the same and it's all, no one's going to invent new shit. There's no incentive for artists these days that want to make a new sound or make something that sounds new and different. And the only way you could do it is by being like that one band and fucking making random nonsense to get a little bit of attention. You know what I mean? If you really want to like spend the time to create new art, to create something new and interesting to listen to, no one has the time to do that or the money and support to do that in the industry anymore. And it's kind of wild to see.
That is crazy. Yep, exactly. So since we're talking about artists and you know, we're kind of going that route, I seen this guy on, and it's like just the tactics. Like, I know Anthony's gonna be like, yeah, that's fucking bullshit because it's the tactics this guy uses, and his name's Truththebull. He's been going like, I guess, viral with his what's it called? Because he made like a crazy video. I haven't seen the music video, so maybe we could watch that too. But just his Instagram posts, those videos are like kind of interesting. But it's just like what I'll show you. Just go back to the IG. That one right there. Okay, like read it. What it says right there.
His name is Truth.
Jim Carrey has 24 hours to respond.
Like why use? Like why?
I'm already clicking.
Yeah. Exactly, but like it's such a stupid thing to say because
just clickbait.
It has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I've been seeing videos like that lately.
It's fucking, it pisses me off. Dude. Like they're just like, what the fuck is this? This is what music is now.
I mean, I'm not going to even give any sympathies. You know, I've warned people about how it's turning culture into trash.
And then you go to his page and every video is like, it'll say something different. Like, oh, this person's got this long to respond. Oh, this it's like, that's different shit like that.
That's
I'm
the
like,
kind of shit that actually moves in the networks that we're having to travel through to promote whatever it is, services, goods, music, art. Now, everything that has to funnel through social media is subject to that, to having to do that first. Yeah. And that tell me that's not a bad thing. That's a fucking terrible fucking thing.
See if his music video is actually up, because you can tell he spent a lot of money. Everything's fucking green screen on that video. I don't want to
watch that.
I want to watch it because I want to make fun of it. I want to see how trash it is.
I mean,
just click from his page. His links, if it's there, it'll be right there.
Suck a cock. Mr. Wacko.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
All right, here we go.
Watch this horse shit.
Fucking see what this is all about.
And I'm also personally offended that he's in child's face.
Oh, the other thing, they're like, people call this guy the weekday because he kind of looks like the weekend. It's just stupid. It's just
it's all gimmick and no substance.
Yeah.
And it's fucked up.
I'll say the music video, cool. Yeah, obviously, we spent a lot of money on this bullshit.
See, but that was what I was about to say is fucked up. Is that people are more impressed with like, oh, this is interesting to look at than really the actual circumstance and substance to what they do.
Dude, this part of the song I've heard fucking millions of times because of this shit. I just hate watch this shit now.
Dude, that's the point. Sunburnt Gomez Adams.
Yeah, he's trying to be like The Mask.
Yeah.
And weird shit.
But it just shows you the merits that are being rewarded these days. He's not being good, being rewarded for being creative or unique. He's being rewarded for being weird and good at video editing and all that stuff, knowing what people want to look at. That's the skill set that's being rewarded, not the music part.
Nope.
The music part is ancillary at this point.
Bullshit.
No. He's overcompensating.
Yeah, exactly. Because obviously he can't rap. He has no fucking rhymes.
He looks like sunburnt Gomez Adams.
It's fucking retarded. It's whack, dude.
Gomez Adams.
That's sunburnt Gomez Adams, dude. Look at him.
I literally hate watch his fucking shit. I follow him to hate watch him and shit. I don't know why I do this to myself.
I don't know.
Yeah, hate watching is something I'm cutting out of my life entirely, man.
All right, 1 out of 10 dunce caps. What do you guys think?
Zero?
That's
Can I give it a zero
right there? Yeah.
Can we do 0 on that one? Yeah.
That's an empty seat.
A solid 0 out of 10.
Hey, wait, the person with the dunce cap ain't even sitting down on the stool on that one.
Yeah, the school is out that day. It's a snow day.
Yeah.
All right, we go to the next video then.
All right.
Tell me what you think about this guy. I need you guys to really pay attention, okay?
Oh, boy.
I need you guys to really pay attention to this next one.
Do I have to?
I
mean,
you can either do that or switch cameras every once in a while.
Johnny's always bringing something crazy.
What's his face? This fucking guy?
Yeah, that one.
Gautier, I love Gautier. Well, that one song.
I don't even like Gautier. Gautier is whack.
That one song is so good. Come on. I didn't mean to write you off.
Hate that song.
Come on. That's a classic. Wait, you got Terrifier too?
Mick don't know what he's doing. Look at it. Mick, what the hell are you doing, dude? You gotta change it.
That's how off-putting this was. Is it completely disoriented?
Okay, this is like the guy that fucking sits in his car and puts like fucking condiments all over him. Have you seen that guy?
No.
Go to his other videos.
Oh, God.
Dude. It's just that. That's all it is. I don't understand. I kind of like this guy, though. It's pretty badass. It's just noises and shit.
I like. But
what the fuck?
He has a weird thing with like little baby dolls. What's his fucking? What's up with that? Okay,
just click any of them.
Okay,
thinking too hard.
This
about
guy is
it.
obviously not doing. Oh, he's all right. I get whatever. Fuck.
Does he have a symbol on his face?
It's just a performance art shit again.
Yeah, dude, this is more Kiyasu. This is why, dude, we're on the cusp.
Hey.
We're on the groundbreaking level of talking and having the conversation about how art is being ruined by performance art. It really is, dude.
Let me tell you this much.
Music is being ruined by performance art. If him and Kiyasu went on tour, though, that would be fucking lit.
They'd sell out the fucking Rose Bowl, dude. I'm not saying the Garden, but at least the Rose Bowl.
I'll just say this though: the nobody expected. I mean, when the internet was created, no one was really expecting the amplification of everyone's mental illness to fucking
dude.
You know,
Mick,
but okay, here's my problem. Here's my problem with everything. We didn't expect it, right? And then we started seeing it coming, and then everyone started talking about it happening, and then we just did fucking nothing.
We just
allowed it to happen because we're so addicted to the fucking culture of like, oh, I need the newest iPhone, I need to have all the fanciest shit, versus being like, no, take a fucking pause, take a breather, and rope it in the same way we had to with cigarettes. And cigarettes, honestly, in the last 30 years have changed for people, right? Mm-hmm. You know, we have vapes now; they're going to go through the same process, but like in the 50s, cigarettes were a normal part of culture. Then we saw the detriment to it, and then we effectively and responsibly reacted. And we were like, you know what? Maybe not market this to kids, maybe not allow it in public as much. And guess what? We are, in fact, a better society for it.
Yeah.
Now, when you see something that just because it doesn't have like an actual physical effect that you could feel, but we know and are acknowledging and having a conversation about how it's affecting our brains in a bad way, those same rules don't fucking apply. You know, nobody is doing anything to intervene with that, like the way they did with cigarettes and trying to stop smoking, trying to stop fucking violent video games in our days. You know what I mean? They were making laws and shit. Why aren't there laws for phones? You know what I mean? That should be a fucking thing.
Internet people.
Like,
is that what he's
Sebastian?
doing?
Yeah, like what they're doing, how people act.
Why would you do that?
Now you give them the internet? They have an outlet to the rest of the world. Now they're in chat rooms.
This is so funny, dude.
Shout out Sebastian, man. He's just fucking.
Honestly, one of the greats. Honestly, he's not super my thing, but he always does make me laugh when I see his shit.
Exactly.
People are living on the computer.
Why would you do that?
You got nothing going on with your life.
He's a good performer, that's the thing.
I don't know. Me and my wife, we go out to dinner. I'll tell her right there, salmon sucked. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Talking about Yelp, right?
Yeah.
That's fucking funny. Hey, okay, so this is what's funny because I got fucking so my IG algorithm is so cooked right now that I get the that shit, like the fucking random ass music that sucks, right? And artists that are not like, I hate to say that they're not good, but they're not fucking good. And they're not practicing to get better. They're just trash. But also, on top of that, I get the people that have mental illness, right? Like straight up freaking, okay, autistic people's fine, you know. They're usually normal, like, you know, like a normal autistic kid or something that's doing magic and it's not magic at all. I get that kid and that's pretty funny. So I just watch all the shit. And everybody kind of hypes him up in the comments. They're like, oh damn, I didn't even see how you did that one. And really he's just going like this. Doing that kind of shit, you know? But then I get the ones that are like straight up fucking, this guy's on drugs. Like there's a guy that I follow and he thinks rocks, like regular rocks you find on the floor, are dinosaur fossils and dragon fossils. And he'll just do a video of him just looking at rocks. And he's like, oh, see if you look right here, this one's a dinosaur. And he's like pointing just at a rock and he's like showing you the rock, but there's nothing on there.
Here's
but
another.
It's because everybody got access to the internet.
Yeah.
And there's fucking schizophrenics and all that shit. And that's my favorite fucking shit on Instagram right now.
So,
schizophrenics and autistic people.
Here is the level
best.
of intervention that is like at base level that could be fixed. It's basically if you regulate, you know, how much people could use the internet or can do stuff like that, then there's at least a level of control. Like you're talking about schizophrenics and mentally ill people, right? Okay. They have nothing but time.
Exactly.
And so they could spend a year getting 7 likes on, you know, a post until one of them goes viral and they'll have posted 1,000 things. And then one of them goes viral and then it changes their life. Yeah. And that's the culture we're proliferating. That's what we're allowing to take place.
We're allowing that to happen.
You know, because you and I and Mike, like we're basically, we have our jobs and all the other stuff that eats our time. When we get to the social media step, we're like frustrated by it. We're like, I fucking hate this part. This fucking sucks. And then it's a begrudging thing to get through. And we're lucky if we get a couple posts a week. Yeah. These people are posting 7, 8, 9 times a day. You know what I mean? Of course, volume is going to work out in their benefit. Yeah. And so what does that speak to? Like, you know, especially when all these platforms are telling us, to promote your stuff, you have to go through us. Yeah. We're being bullied into having to compete with mentally ill people that are definitely more entertaining than we are.
But most of the time, people are hate watching their shit, or like, you know, like I watch this other guy. His name's Bigger Stronger, and he's this one black dude. He's the most unathletic motherfucker you'll ever see. But all his content is athletic shit. But he's so unathletic, and it's so funny because everybody's just sitting there talking shit in the comments. And guess what? Motherfucker's still posting every single day. Of him like not doing shit. Yeah,
I got called a bully not too long ago because there was a terrible, like, you know, fat black lady with a do-rag thing, thinking that she was, you know, super awesome and all affirmed by, like you said, all these people in the comments. Yep. And I basically all I posted was like, you guys should not be encouraging this mentally handicapped woman. Nice. But you guys should not be encouraging this mentally handicapped woman. And then people clap back at me like, let her do her thing. I'm like, no, dude, this is actually genuinely detrimental, not only for her, because it's giving her false value and a false sense of hope that what she does and what she spends her time doing is actually valuable. It's not, you know, but it's also making people like you think that this is just the norm. In 5 years, if this is still what you're watching, you will have not grown or challenged your brain by any percentage. And it's bad. It's bad. I will always speak out against it.
Yeah.
I do got another guy that pisses me off when it comes to the music side of things. If you wanna
okay. Well, okay, you put it in the chat.
I just put it in there right now. So I don't know if you've seen this guy.
Oh, I've seen this fucking guy.
Okay,
I might have seen him too.
He's a great vocalist. He's good, but I just don't think this is what he sounds like. He has a crazy octave range. His range is ridiculous. He can go really high and go super low, just like Mike Patton. Mike Patton has that same thing, and a lot of vocalists do. Have that same thing.
You've personally watched the up and down of Mike Patton's range, right, Johnny?
Oh, like every day,
up, down, up, and down.
I went all up and down his range, dude.
Yeah, you've seen all the range from the bottom to the top.
Oh, lips hit the base. But so
everything was cryptic until he was like, "Yeah, I sucked his dick."
But this guy always, because I said that when I hear his voice, it pisses me off, dude. And then everybody in the comments like, "Dude, that's not your real voice." And he's like, "Yeah, this is my real voice. That's how I talk." Let's go to it. This is how I sound.
My name is Sage. I make music under the name Bloomer, and I have a 6-octave vocal range. Essentially, it means that I can sing really
Nobody talks like that naturally.
And really, really high treble
notes. Am I wrong or am I right?
The test in this video
it's the same thing with like a lot of people's affectation that you could tell is put on.
Okay. I have a producer take on this.
Okay, doesn't that piss you off? That pisses me off. So that's not your real voice, you fucking liar.
Okay.
He's a liar, dude. That is not his voice.
He might talk like that, but he's
doing it though.
No,
it's like listen to what it is.
He's like, doing it to keep his voice in that range.
No. Listen to what it is. You meet a gay dude, and he purposely talks like a girl.
It's an affectation.
That's what he's doing. He's gay.
Let's bring up. Let's talk about the case of B-Rad versus Malibu in the 2000 movie Malibu's Most Wanted.
I love that movie.
They tried to get rid of his personality because they thought it was put on, but that was just who B-Rad was. So
that's trash.
May I make a little case for my man B-Rad?
That's a good point.
What's up?
You got your hat sideways.
No, but his voice does sound like he layered it.
Like he actually did some effects to it or something?
He has his because if you listen to it, I'm going to play it back right now. So if you listen to it, tell me if you agree or not with how it sounds like how the vocal was stacked. I mean, this is just coming from a pure analytical standpoint, but it sounds like there's like the main talking voice, which is the high enunciation of the track, and then he layered in
808s.
It's like he did an octave down. He did an octave down and added a shitload of low end to it.
Hey everyone,
that's what he did.
I make music under
he definitely did,
and I have a 6-octave vocal range. Essentially, it means that I can sing really, really low bass notes.
Okay, you want to know what a dead giveaway is? The room reverb. The room reverb is more high pitched.
Right? Yeah.
That's crazy. See, fuck
gotcha,
this guy.
bitch. Gotcha, bitch.
Fucking gotcha moment, dude.
So the room reverb.
What's your response to that shit?
The room reverb.
You have 24 hours to respond.
The room reverb is detached from the low end of his voice. The room does not have that much boominess.
That's what.
To what he's saying.
Yep.
There's way too much mid range coming in on the echoes of that room.
And we're listening on headphones, so it sounds like extra bassy.
Yeah, we're hearing it clear.
But when I'm on my phone, it sounds like super bassy, and I'm like, come on, dude, your voice, yeah, maybe it might be bassier and it might be more deeper because one of my niece's boyfriend, his voice is like deep, like super naturally deep. Right, like he just talks deep like that, but it sounds normal. That doesn't sound normal.
All right, can I come at this from a vocalist perspective? Right, what I feel like is happening. Right, so let's take all of our classic deep voiced individuals, Barry White, James Earl Jones, the guy who did Chocolate Rain, right? You hear their actual speaking voice. The lowness doesn't come from up here. It doesn't come from your throat. That's always going to be put on. The lowness comes from down here in their stomach because that's their natural anatomy. Right. That's how you know that fucking guy is putting on his voice. Nobody talks from up here. And it's the same affectation, like you said. I won't say it the way you said it, but some people, they do not have to talk the way they talk. They don't. They really don't. It's a put on affectation. You know what I mean? Because it's the personality or whatever they want to display. Whatever
their character, like you said.
Yeah,
they're acting like a character.
That to me is a very funny thing. And I'm like I said, I will stick up for like the people who are like so into their own like head about like how they are their character, that they believe that own lie about themselves. But I guarantee you knock that person out and give them amnesia. They know nothing about their personality. Yeah. The voice that comes out of them the first time that they wake up from the coma is going to be nothing like what they talk like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I mean, I have a little bit of a PSA for everyone watching. Hey, listen. If you're trying to be involved with social media and that you feel like that's the validation for you to be an individual, don't believe that shit. Do not fucking believe that shit. You have every right to believe what you believe, but at the same time, how much of it is you trying to change how you look, change how you sound, the way you do, the affectation of stuff? How much of that think about it to yourself. How much of that are you actually changing because you want to stand out amongst this giant ocean of social media because you feel in your own personal life irrelevant? So now you have to create this persona to actually amplify something to make you feel like you're accomplishing something on a social level that you couldn't accomplish in the real life.
Preach it, brother.
So,
and I said,
and with that said, I'm gonna take a drink now.
But no, I agree 100%. I think that people are prioritizing very, very shallow and temporary personality traits and things that are going to actually bleed over into their adulthood and their future that are going to have an effect. And maybe I'm wrong about this. Maybe we're the ones who are the dying species. We're the people who are valuing the wrong things in this new sort of culture. Maybe that is what's going to proliferate. But I'll tell you this right now. I don't see how that's going to benefit society as a whole. What we're all chasing right now with all this social media shit and trying to chase follows, chase money on YouTube, chase money on Instagram. With all of that comes selfish motivations. It's all motivated by you wanting to be rich. Maybe you're going to give some percentage of that back to the community and that's in your head and you think that's going to make you a good person. But it's not. In reality, if you make more than like $100,000 a year in a world where there's people who starve to death, you're kind of like at least a small percentage of a bad person because you really don't acknowledge the social responsibility you have as a person who contributes to what's going on. And you just sit and you ignore, and it's more important for you to have a fucking nice Tesla. It's more important for you to have Nikes than it is for you to maybe feed a family of 4 once a week with that extra money, you know?
Well, we're getting real serious today.
Well, I mean, status is kind of like the rite of passage now. I mean, for people to feel, satiated in their own personal
currency.
Life. Yeah,
its own currency.
How much more time you got, Anthony?
My plans have not even responded yet. So.
Oh, cool.
Oh man.
Well, let's listen to some good music. I just got another one right there. There's a really nice Tool cover.
Okay.
Yeah, let's change it up and get a little.
I ordered a Tool cover.
Waiting like a stalking butler, who upon the finger rest, murder now.
What do you think about that, Anthony?
I think it's a bit. There's no way he actually thinks that sounds right.
Anthony, I'm telling you, my IG algorithm is ruined.
That can't be real, dude.
It is.
Well, no, I mean, it's real or whatever, but he's doing it as like, he can't think that sounds good.
Anthony, I'm telling you right now, I've actually gotten into it with this guy. I was like, I remember what I said now. I commented something. I was like, oh, we're definitely making fun of this on my podcast. And he actually responded.
I take everything back, man. Everything I've ever fucking said about being happy that the accessibility of music is in everybody's hands so everyone can be creative, I take it all back. Take it back. Take it back to 99 before, when you had to pay thousands of dollars to corporate record labels to get your shit produced. Because this fool deserves his teeth kicked in by some producer or writer to tell him to kick his ass out of his studio and say, sorry, this is the Tim Robinson sketch.
All right.
This is the Tim Robinson sketch.
I mean, I will say right now that I will say right now that I'm just willing to just let the pot boil over with this shit. You know what I mean? Just let everyone get their hands burned. Let this social media shit just explode into this idiocracy shit. I really don't care.
It is
all the
like
real
that,
ones,
dude.
all the real ones that see what's going on. We'll still be here.
We'll be here right here.
We'll still be here. Let them destroy themselves.
That's a huge point to be made. Like I said, I was talking earlier about like the Deftones having a huge insurgence now or resurgence now, coming back and people following that sound.
Click on it. Go ahead.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yeah, go for it. No, keep
but
going.
that all coming back is because that music has staying power. The reason we still listen to, we talked about Black Sabbath on the fucking most recent episode. You know, we talked about them being just so iconic and living through the time. Ozzy was way past his prime. He was way past his prime, and when he passed away, people fucking gave a shit. It was a huge thing for a lot of people this year, and that's the thing, man. Is like these people are fly by night, dude. They're I wouldn't even say a dime a dozen. They're a fucking
dude. You tell me this right
pound,
here is
you know, like literally. There's so many of this going on.
Yeah.
It's just sad to when you do finally like scroll across something that you really dig. You're like, oh, this guy's fucking so good. This is so good. That person's being lost in that whole whole sea of fucking bullshit.
You're telling me this right here is not good, Mick? Go ahead.
Yeah, dude. This fucking guy is killing it, dude.
It's my band now, Richard. This is my life. This is my band.
Wait, what song is this?
First of all, it's not even in sync. It's like, this has to be a troll, dude. This is not.
No, Mick, I'm telling you, he has covers. There's like a bunch of covers in there. What is the song?
I have a hard time believing that somebody this stupid could wrap their head around production of music.
So this is a cover from the band Disco Biscuits. Yeah.
The ones where he's outside are the best. Those are the ones like it's usually like fucking like Limp Bizkit and like that one was Tool. This guy's an idiot.
I'd still take your amazing grace.
You're telling me that don't sound good?
All right. First of all,
I'm all for dystopia at this point. There's some people we should be assassinating, imprisoning, getting out of the country. I'm all for it. We need to get rid of some of these fucking idiots. I'm sorry.
Listen.
I don't care about race or religion or creed or age or sex or gender. I care about intelligence level. If we start assassinating dumb people, I think the world will start getting better.
I think
what the fuck is happening?
I think what I think is happening is whatever community he lives in, whatever you know, he's probably like the best one at the karaoke bar that he goes to. So he's like, oh, they're like, you should make videos, bro. You're super good, bro. And he's like, he went for it.
And they're all drunk, dude. He's taking all the advice from drunk ass fools.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, Mick.
All right. What's up?
Let's do a little role play, me and you, right?
Let's go.
Let's do a little role play. Okay. You're in the producer chair. This guy, he pops in your vocal booth here.
Okay.
And all right, here you go. This is one right for the bitches. This is one right for my bitches. That sounded good?
Let's try something different.
Let's pull it back a little.
Bit. Let's see. All right. Tell me, what are you trying to go for here exactly?
I like totals.
I got a question from.
That was a terrible role.
I didn't do very good.
Are you autistic? Before we continue this,
I've never been officially tested, but
that's what I would have asked this guy. Like,
no, I
what's
mean,
his problem?
Maybe it is
pisses me off, dude.
It might be us being complete assholes, and we're making fun of
we're definitely
mentally disabled man.
But
we're like,
this is all inclusion culture, man. This guy is definitely dumb, and people like him and allow him. And
okay,
look at us followers and shit.
Yeah, I will just say this. I will just say this. So the whole entire like social media fame and stuff for me, it only goes so far. I mean, the real ones, obviously, people know who the real ones are.
He's got a baby, dude.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say anything about it, but he's procreating.
Yeah, I remember fucking Idiocracy. I want to fuck you, girl.
The guy. Are you talking about the guy who like kept on paying for it? The guy who kept on paying. He's like, yeah. When am I gonna get at that? What's up? He's like, well, just give me a little bit of money. I'll just come and say, that's right, baby. Yeah.
the fucking college educated family or couple couldn't.
The guy ends up dying because they don't want to procreate in this age because they're too smart. And then the guy, the basically half retarded person, fucking has an entire family tree of people that he procreates. It's crazy.
Yep. Here comes butt fuckers.
Butt fuckers.
Yeah.
That movie's so good, dude.
Yeah, a lot of it's really accurate.
The sad part is people think, the same thing like I was talking about how I watched The Dictator, and like the stupidity for some people doesn't really overreach the actual good message that it has, and that the dictator even has a good message about democracy and dictatorship and all that stuff. Right at the very end, he's like, if you run a dictatorship. You can monitor all your whole population of society and steal them and imprison them. And he's basically he's describing our current democracy as a dictatorship. And he's like, this is what will happen if you embrace a dictatorship. And like, that's such a great commentary. He's like, yeah, you guys all just put these titles on shit and you don't really hold it to the actual standards of like, how do we improve it? That's the same thing. That's what's going on with art being filtered through Spotify or filtered through Instagram, filtered, on these social media platforms. It's a complete, I don't know. To me, it's blasphemy, man. I really want to get back. I think that like it should be a thing that we get back to, like art forums where it's like a local group of people share their kind of art, and then regionally, this is the kind of art that develops in California. This is the kind of art that develops in New York. This is the kind of art that develops. Now it's all going to become oatmeal, dude. It's all going to look the same. You're going to try to.
You're fucking oatmeal, dude.
Well, no, I think it's an astute description when you think about like compare food to music, right? There's what's the song you're tired of hearing?
I'm tired of hearing.
Tired of hearing
that's overplayed or played
like
too much
of new shit, or
doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Probably anything Linkin Park, dude.
Okay, so let's say a Linkin Park song
like
on that or Nirvana on that spectrum of stuff where it's like it's acceptable by everyone. Everyone kind of like listens to it. You're basically refining down the traits of a song that everyone connects to, when in reality you want little pockets of people bringing new shit to the table as opposed to everybody else around the world liking the same thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And those aren't even great examples because those are still pretty fringe when you compare stuff to Taylor Swift, compare stuff to the Black Eyed Peas or the main, like pop facets, the number one hit makers of our time. Everyone tries to copy them and try to replicate that sound at any given, time in music. And then what happens? You get another decade of songs that sound like that, and then you get further and further away from a new artist that makes something new. Yeah. You know what I mean? You get it further and further away from a new artist that when people hear it, they're a little bit put off by like how different it sounds, but they're like, I actually kind of like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so that's becoming less and less. Eventually it's going to disappear. That's sad. That sucks.
Do you think it would actually disappear because there are like some people are, how do I say this? Some people are raising their kids correctly to write music and to like, make good music and actually experiment and make something different. I feel like that is happening, like because of the kids that I meet at shows and stuff are like at my last show, there was a kid, he was, I don't know how old he was.
Bring up the video of that kid, please. Or if you can, do you remember the video? If we could cut to that video, the video you showed me earlier, the kid getting kicked. There was a kid at my show. If we could cut to that, if you could implant that right there, that's so fucking perfect. There was a kid at my show.
I'm gonna do that.
Anyways, continue. Sorry,
but he was like one of the younger bands, and he had a fucking Mr. Bungle shirt on, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, you have a Bungle shirt on, like after they played and everything, and I was like, dude, that shirt is dope. I was like, I love Bungle. And he's like, oh, if you like Bungle, listen to this band. They're called Darth Vegas. First thing he told me, and I was because he was referring a new band to me, and I listened to it. I was like, oh shit, this shit is like New Bungle, but it's a newer band.
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of cool. Like, I mean, I don't know.
It's alive. That's a very remarkable moment for you because when you're at shows, and you play a lot of shows, I'd admit that.
Yeah.
When that moment stands out for you.
It did, yep.
It stands out. So it's like you found a kindred, but it took you wading through a sea of a bunch of zombies that love Knock Loose and Turnstile to fucking find that kid.
Yeah. But it was cool, and his band was good. I forgot what I'll link their band at the bottom somewhere in the description.
Shout out that kid.
They're pretty cool. They're a pretty cool band. They're like young kids, and they were like ripping, dude. They were straight ripping.
I always love seeing that.
The vocalist was really like dope range of screams. He had like 3
What's
or 4
the name?
different
I bet you if you drop the name, if you're able to drop the name in this episode, we might be on some history because, you always see those videos of, like bands that are huge now when they were young. And if they're that young,
they're young.
and they're that
good.
talented, they have it. They have the potential to get
I'm
there.
going to put their name like right here, and I'm also going to link them and everything, and I'm going to message them like, yo, we talked about you on the pod.
Yo.
But yeah, they're cool dudes. They're all cool dudes. But yeah, so I think like, it's getting through to some kids. And I know for me, it's always like bungle references and Mike Patton and shit. But I feel like because that's experimental music and it's like they're creative writers, you know?
Yeah. Well, I've learned with you, as long as it sounds like it's coming from a carnival, you think it's fucking dope. So
pretty much.
Yeah, if it's being played through a theremin he's in. What is the other? What's the fucking calliope? If it's a Johnny's. Oh fuck, that smacks. What is this? What is this?
All right, let's do an experiment. Let's just do an experiment right now. I'm gonna pull up Suno. I'm gonna see what you fucking.
Fuck you guys. Shit. That's not true at all.
I'm gonna put exactly where I think you like, and you're probably gonna be. Like,
I'm personally not immune to that because when I first heard like calliope and circus music in music, I was like, "What? You could do that? That's crazy."
That's so funny.
Oh man, but I mean,
it did get me though.
Like I feel like okay, so let's try to do it. I mean, we don't have to write a song or anything, but like everything's been done, right? So that's what makes art hard to do.
Right.
What would be a sound or a combination of sounds that you think would be able to attach to people's like retinas, brains and get into their heads and actually kind of
like mixing genres? Like what genres can we mix
what
that
genres
hasn't been
that
done?
I'll do it right now. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Oh, let's do it on Suno.
Yeah. I got circus music meets metal.
Well, that's
pop.
That's
put pop in
Mr.
there.
Bungle, dog.
meets pop.
Yeah, puts metal and pop.
Metal, pop, and circus music.
Here we go. Yeah. 15 seconds. Let's fucking do it.
Yeah, no, I'm very intrigued to see what we have going on here.
This episode brought to you by put it on me.
By Suno.
This episode brought to you by Suno. Suno.com, where you get all your AI music.
It is not,
dude. We should try it. We should hit them up, huh? Just be like, yo, we talk about you guys a lot. You might not like everything we talk about, but we talk about it a lot. Because we started talking about Suno back when, you know what the first episode was? The first one with Michael O'Malley.
Oh yeah, that was
like episode that was like 8 episodes.
Rasta Cab.
That was like funny.
Oh yeah, the you guys made the fucking it was like a reggae song from a New York cabbie.
Yep, right up Johnny's alley.
Yep.
Does it have vocals coming in?
All
right, let me take a swing at this.
When the spiders come through the skin of the people on the scorpion style, I will be right within the circus in the middle of the aisle. Ha ha ha.
Yo, that's not bad, right?
Yo, Mick, I'm gonna have to export this later. I like that.
Yeah,
with his vocals.
So I made one with vocals. Let's see.
Let's go.
Oh, shit.
It's gonna be like Patton and shit. You know?
It's definitely gonna be like Patton. I hope so. Oh shit. That's pretty lit, dude. I don't mind that at all.
It's just music. It's just, machines figuring out what humans take longer to figure out.
It is. Isn't that crazy?
There it is.
Oh, shit. I'm in now.
There it is.
You know what it is, though? I think what I really grown fond of is like Italian music.
Italian music, yeah.
I think that's really what it is, because that's what Mike Patton does a lot of.
Yeah, I guess.
He like, so when Mike Patton does like a feature or something, he's not only doing vocals. A lot of time you'll hear his instruments in the back, and you'll know what they are. It's the wood blocks. It's the fucking what's that fucking one called? With
washboard?
Kinda, yeah.
Oh, you talking about
the little rigid wood block, and then you wipe the stick over it.
Yeah, that. What is that called?
It starts with the G.
But that's what Mike Patton does. Like in all when he does a feature and shit, you'll hear that kind of shit. Like if you listen to, which we already listened to it, but the music they did with Dillinger, that EP they did, you can hear the shit that Dillinger doesn't do anymore. That was because Patton just did that in that EP. But it matched because obviously Dillinger is very, experimental and eccentric and shit.
Did you guys know that the Dillinger escape plan was named after John Dillinger's escaping?
That is crazy.
Wow. I did not know that till just recently.
How do you not know? There's only one person named Dillinger in the world.
I actually knew a Chris Dillinger back in elementary school. Honestly, best dodgeball player I ever saw in my life. That's why I remember his name.
He was good at escaping the balls.
He was a twin, but his twin died.
What was his name, John?
It was John and Jim Dillinger.
John and Jim. He said his name was Chris.
Shut up. Come on.
It was triplets.
You gotta ride with the kayfabe here.
It was actually triplets. So.
Yeah, John, Jim, and Chris.
There you go.
You know the logic behind naming kids John, Jim, and Chris.
It's because the first one was Chris, and then they went with the same
Carnival
names.
of Chaos. Here we go.
Of course, it's called Carnival of Chaos. There's definitely a new metal band with that same title in a song. Oh man, dude. This is crazy how they came up with that in like 15 seconds.
All right. Technology really gets out of hand, right? We do get time machines. Do you just morally debase yourself enough to just write a bunch, I'm talking like hundreds worth of AI music, and before any other artist has the opportunity to come out with their songs, the Beatles, all these, you go back and you just drop your own hits. Instead of doing like in Hot Tub Time Machine where Lou does Lugal and instead of that,
you just do music.
You alter time by making new kinds of hits this way.
Yeah, isn't that what American Dad did when Roger went back? He was like doing all like the Motown shit.
No, I don't think I've seen that one.
That's all fucking sick, dude.
What do you think happens to the timeline from there?
He's like, oh, I call it rock. He's like, it's just so funny, dude.
Roger's one of my favorite characters of all time in all of television. He's so funny, man.
Victor,
or what is it? Was it? My name's Victoria Vanderboobin, and he's trying to get fired for sexual harassment. Oh my god.
That reminds me of a band. They're fucking, what are they called? They have a song called Balrog. That sounded just like this band.
Okay.
If I could fucking find them.
Whatever.
Oh, man.
It's just fun.
It is fun to play with.
I mean.
I will say that. Diablo Swing Orchestra. That's what that reminded me of. You guys heard those guys?
What do you think it feels like to spend opera. Thousands of dollars? You know, because we watched that one band. I forget the name of them already. But the one it's composed of all the musicians, like it's like one main writer or whatever, and they were like a Norwegian instrumental band.
Igor,
right?
Oh, that
so
was
what
dope.
do you think it feels like to be a band like Igor or a project like that, and then like write for a year and then create all your content and put it all out, and people are impressed with it and they love it, and then just know that like someone could just do it in 15 seconds, you know?
Well, that's why they do their like playthrough videos the way they do them.
Yeah. Well, the
to
thing
prove
is
that they're doing it.
And they're like, so that video that we watched, Trey Spruance is in it, which is the guitar player to Mr. Bungle. I didn't know that he helped him write that song.
Oh, I love a Trey Spruance, like with a nice coffee. That's really good. Do they have chocolate or caramel on it, or
I think that's how you say it, Spruance. But he's in it. I didn't notice until I actually like sat down and watched the video, and I was like, that looks familiar. And then I looked at the credits. I was like, wait, why does it say Igor / Mr. Bungle? And it was because he helped them write that song, and that's why it sounds so bungly.
Yeah, well,
let's just listen to songs about girls like in oral sex again. Can we just get back to that?
I missed that. Yeah.
What was that? Oh, that one fucking
good times, guys. Good times.
That one fucking.
I wish I could remember the name of. There was a girl. Her name was like, I swear it was like Lil Peepee or something. My bad, guys.
No, his name was Lil Peep, and he killed
there was a
himself
girl,
with
and
drugs.
she was like, "Fuck, dude."
He murdered himself with drugs.
I'm gonna try to look this up, dude.
Have you guys ever listened to Lil Peep's music?
No, not really.
It's kind of good. I mean, the album that he dropped before or that came out right after he died, the album's kind of sick. It's kind of like Nirvana-ish, but like better.
I'm not playing Lil Peep right now, dude.
You don't have to. I'm just saying.
Just keep saying.
Play Diablo Swing Orchestra, dude.
Oh my god.
Song's called Balrog. This is exactly what Suno made right here.
I mean,
well,
you would know all the references, right?
I would.
Because you're
apparently this is my type of music. You assholes.
Apparently you know all the bands. So
Ball Rock. I do know all the bands. Song's called Ball Rock. BALROG.
Whatever. I'm playing this one. I don't give a fuck about that song.
You guys are sick though. It's like orchestra, fucking opera, fucking music and shit. Well, you can't really see it. And like swing music. You're good.
Camera. Yeah,
there you go. Now you got it. Oh, that one's cool with all three of us there.
There it is.
Come on.
Yeah, this is AI, dude.
This is not AI. They've been around for like fucking 15 years.
Like Anthony was saying, Time Machine.
There you go.
So they did what we were just saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
The stars align, brother.
But there's like a chick vocalist and everything. That's why I
do kind of get bored after a while, like with like obtuse music. I just get a little like, meh. You know,
you got to find the good ones. So like this band, I literally I listened to like 3 of their songs. I don't listen to like their whole shit. But fucking now, when you showed me Native Construct, now that type of shit where it's like BT Bamish, I can't get tired of those type of bands.
I got tired of BT Bam already.
Of course, because we listen to it too much. I've done the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't listened to BT Bam in a minute. Not that I'm bored of it. It's just like I already heard all this shit like multiple times. I'm gonna change it up. You know.
My favorite BT Bam song.
Which one?
Fucking Backwards Marathon.
That's a good song, dude. Dude, they're so bad. You know what? I'm going to listen to them on the ride home. I'm back in. Just had to think about it.
Do you think there's a cap on how good a musician can be?
A cap?
Like everyone talks about, there's writer's block, and then you see people like Hans Zimmer, who just seems like an infinite well of being able to write music.
Yeah.
What do you think that is? What do you think contributes to that? Where it's like you get like really truly like brilliant artists, like I mean, I would put Thomas Giles in there. You know what I mean? He's just nonstop. He just does his own solo stuff. He does BT Bam, and he just hasn't stopped. And he continues to put shit out, whether people like it or not. He just does it, right?
Right.
And then there's some people who give up. You know, they're just like, I'm spent on it. Like, what do you think that is? Like, what do you think? Were you just get so like because I could picture myself like being like, everyone talks about Hans Zimmer, and he's probably like, yeah, that song was fine. I did it on a weekend. And he like, doesn't give a shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Everyone's like, yeah, that's one of the greatest songs I've ever heard. Yeah, it was masterpiece. It was pretty good. Yeah, whatever, you know.
I can kind of say it for myself too. I get bored with.
Oh, now he's comparing himself to Hans Zimmer. You see that?
No, I do. No. I'm not comparing myself to that guy at all.
All right, fucking Mick Zimmer over
here. No, but I get it though, because I mean, it's just like you can't. Do you really want to keep challenging yourself forever?
Yeah.
I mean, it's for me. I just find that exhausting, man. Like I
guess
I get it. I don't need to. I'm a producer, dude. This is what you guys should be doing.
It's just on Anthony, clips. Dude.
I'm looking for. I think her name's Honey Cocaine. I'm looking for this trash rapper that I want to share.
I know who Honey Cocaine is.
Okay, it might be her. It might be her.
Yeah, well, she's one of them.
The one I'm pretty sure that I'm thinking of.
You're thinking
it's a girl. She has a pink, almost like Annie from Annie, like her orange wig, but it's pink. And she's like, I want to pee on you, some shit like that.
That might be Honey Cocaine.
I
forgot. I don't know if I know what she looks like though. Just put it, Honey Cocaine.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the black chick, the skinny black chick. Fuck, what's her name, dude? She got like big recently. She's on Madden this year.
What? How is she on Madden?
She has she's like a feature on Rico Nasty. Rico Nasty got huge too. She's like ratchet. It's pretty cool though. She's kind of gangster. Mick knows Rico Nasty.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I kind of
Nasty's
feel
on this list.
Is she?
Yeah,
of course she is.
I feel I'm gonna be. Can I be real with you guys? Like musically, I just feel like with the atmosphere, how everything kind of came out.
I like Atmosphere, dude. He's good.
With
Rhyme Sayers.
Why do you always try to railroad me? My fucking attention span is so weak right now. No,
like a fish.
I do kind of feel bored with music right now, like just writing in general.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna love music. I just kind of just like the burnout a little bit because it's like, well, my my drive. It's like my drive meets where that meets with my, personal life and all this other stuff where you're just trying to be like, I want to be inspired. I want to do things I can be excited for, but can I afford feeling inspired right now?
Yeah.
You know what
I mean,
and it is being made harder and harder day by day to literally to see any sort of form of reward for your hard work. Like, I mean, what it means to write and put out a new song, I'll lay it out for you right now. Okay, the way my process works is I'll usually start writing a song on the fly from a hook, from a guitar riff, something like that, record it into my phone, deal with my whole 8-hour work day. I'll do it like in the middle of my job or something. It's in my phone. That means I have to go home, re-perform that song either into my professional, recording rig with a vocal mic or with a guitar. Then I'll write drums or write whatever. And that is a process that could take up to 3 hours, 4 hours sometimes if I want to get it right in the first, shot. And then want to produce the song, lengthen the song, arrange the song. That's another 8 hours of time. So that's another 2 days of work where I focus on the song, write with it, come home, spend another 3 or 4 hours perfecting that song, do it again the next day, do that, boom. Maybe on that weekend, if I'm not feeling the burnout of those first 3 days of finishing that song, I'll take the Thursday, the Friday off, whatever, and I'll take some space. If I have the time that weekend, I'll finish the song entirely, finish the whole production elements to it. And then the next week, guess what? It's going to be a whole new routine of figuring out how to market that song, writing marketing stuff for it, figuring out how to promote it, making the album art, doing all this stuff. So that's another week or so for one song. And then once I'm done doing my normal work day, I squeeze in that time. And if I'm lucky, the soonest I could get a song soup to nuts, created and released and promoted, is maybe 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
And that's incredibly expedited considering, how long it used to take with all the production elements of, all the people.
Right.
But if we're going to talk about how accessible it is for everyone to make music, we have to acknowledge that it's accessible. It's not fucking easy for some of us. Some of us, guess what? Actually, there's a Tyler the Creator thing in our Instagram thing that this actually ties right into. He talks about anyone could go out there and make fucking music. I've been subject to the game where I don't want to release this until we have the full album. It's like, no, just put out your shit. Anyone could do that. And it's like, no, that's the perspective of an entitled piece of shit right there. You are so out of touch with the idea that the real person who is actually struggling with creating art,
you could just put this shit out. You don't always have to have the big rollout and fucking blood, sweat.
Yes, you do, Tyler. Yes, you do.
Because what happens is niggas will design their own handcuffs and lock themselves up and throw a key away.
I disagree with you 100%. You're an idiot. You're ignorant and rich, and people promote you for you, so you don't have to do that work, and you're not in touch with that.
Yeah, that's true. You can't talk about this now.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
One of my favorite quotes, Elvis Costello said, "Wasn't it a millionaire who said, 'Imagine no possessions'?" And I'm sorry that it sucks that we live in a culture where it really does take our artists having to be really lazy, entitled, arrogant, obnoxious pieces of shit to make true good art. And I will say this, some of my favorite people like that have made some of my favorite art, I would never want to sit down at a table with them because I know they suck. Because they're obnoxious and arrogant, and the way they look at the world is so entitled that I could never relate to them.
Yeah.
And I'll still listen to their music and be like, that is fucking so good. They make bangers, but it really does take that level of characteristic sacrifice to think that you're that important to make art in a way that it connects to people in that way. It really does. And the everyman's form of art, that's why I say we need to bring it down to a smaller platform, make a small community of fans. That's really where it's at, because it's more rewarding to everyone who's trying to do it. And it doesn't make superstars. It doesn't make pop stars. It just makes like good artists. Yeah. It actually is a system that encourages good artists to exist. Right now, our system is not encouraging artists to exist. Yeah. It's making it harder for artists, and it's making the people who don't deserve to be artists think that they could be pop stars. And that's fucking ass backwards.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. Like in reality, the dude that you showed me with the blonde hair doing the Tool cover, you know what I mean? That guy thinks that one of these days he's going to fucking sell out the Garden. Deep down inside, he does.
He's selling out shit.
It's like, that's not what we need to be.
He's like in his car, like daydreaming about it. He's like,
yeah, and it's because we've encouraged him, like, be good at social media, be good at socializing and promoting yourself. Don't be good at the music part. Don't be good at the art part.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
It sucks.
It's fucked up.
It sucks, especially with fucking people like that.
Well, I mean, just hearing him talk right now, his circle's probably just a bunch of yes men.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, and if he was to like, you know, come on a podcast like this and someone was to push back on this philosophy, he would kind of be dumbfounded, I'm sure.
I will give Tyler the creator one thing. He's very well spoken and he's intuitive when I've seen him, you know, talk on stuff like this. I would love to have a sit down conversation with Tyler the creator and some of the shit that I've said, because you know that's the only thing I bring to the table is I could pop off. I would love to hear his responses to some of the arguments that I have to put in the faces of artists like him, artists that are successful, like, you know,
what do you mean like him?
Art successful people that are making money off of their art. The small 13 to 14% of artists on Spotify that are actually making money, because everybody else, the average income for people on Spotify, I think it's like the top 90%.
So you're saying he's a minority? Yeah.
We got there. We got there.
Okay.
Wow, dude. That's crazy, dude. I can't believe you. Can't believe you're thinking about that.
But yeah, no, I mean, that's a whole big thing with Spotify right now. People are calling them out in court and stuff about, you know, you guys sell this as a certain thing, as a way to make money, but the average artist on Spotify makes about $6 a month. You know, that's the reality. That's the reality.
Yeah, I do miss the iTunes day where you just had to sell your music for 99 cents on there. That was better. I mean, that was better because people wanted to, you know, show support. If they wanted to support you, they'll
and
buy
$1's a dollar, dude.
And also, it speaks to that
like,
bottomless culture. If music is not as expensive or valuable, going to fucking Best Buy to go pick up CDs on a Friday when you get your paycheck.
Oh, that was the funnest.
Guess what? I still have some of those CDs, and I listen to them end to end, even if I didn't like every song, and it created a more valuable experience. Nowadays, you guess what? You like, a song gets released, you listen to it, I didn't like it. Maybe you never hear it again. Maybe it pops back up because it's on a playlist, but it's not as important to you as it was. Yeah. It's devaluing the art in a way that it's hard to measure and explain to people, but it's definitely devaluing.
I mean, I'll tell you this much though. I mean, going to Best Buy to go shop for CDs. I mean, that's when I realized when I needed a new refrigerator. I was like, hey, that thing is tight.
Support actual live shopping. Go to malls again. Go to Best Buys again. Get out there, folks.
You're contributing to your own depression by not getting out there.
That's true, though. That's true. Because getting outside and going and walking around and doing stuff, does so much good. I
trip out, dude.
Us as people.
I trip out. Like literally, I know it sounds so cliche to say, but like the little Amazon robots that scoot along the road and stuff, that's fucking 1984. That's out of the pages of George Orwell.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
It actually is crazy.
It's so crazy that like, we saw this thing as that was actually designed to be a warning for society not to be that way. And because most of our society is so uneducated and not aware of those warning signs in that literature that we had before, when they see that, they're like, oh, cool. It's like, dude, you're literally allowing for the dystopian future that we've been warned about for the last 50 years.
Yeah, I know. I watched the video. Some guy was just sitting in his bed. I ordered some beer nuts on Amazon, and the fucking drone comes in. Parachute is all I got. My beer nuts. It was just like I was like, dude, come on, dude. Like,
that's actually crazy.
This is kind of like gross after a while, you know.
I mean, and the idea. I'll tell you this. It's funny. I'll say this. I do get sort of frustrating with my own like stubbornness on this, but I'm willing to just live with that frustration. Every Sunday, this is why I was late today. Mm-hmm. I do my routine. I do my shopping. I do all my stuff. It's like part of my, and I interact with people. I hold the food I'm going to eat that week in hand. And it's just such I can't imagine living my life without that visceral experience, like really choosing for myself how I'm going to live my week. When people if you're the type of person who's like, all right, I'm going shopping this week, and then you go through there, you fucking spend your time on here, it takes you 2 hours, and you press a button, and then an hour, all your shit shows up. You're missing out on a part of life that you might not understand you're missing out on. Yeah. There's a visceral element about interaction that's important. And all of those things that seem convenient to you, they're actually robbing you of your humanity. And they're taking part of your, a side of your character, they're taking it away.
I agree with that.
Actively. And you're letting them by just playing into the convenience.
Yeah, dude, I went to the gym yesterday with Robin, and when we went to Starbucks afterwards, I'm like, all right, cool, let's just go get a coffee or whatever. and we were talking for a while. And when I was leaving, there was a family of like 6 got out of a van. And dude, literally from
Take it off me, man. I'm just like sitting here like
from the van. I
don't know what to do with my hands.
No. From the van to like walking into the Starbucks, they were all face down. They were all face down in their phones. They didn't even see me there. I was trying to like, drive down the path, and they just didn't even see me.
They didn't even fucking realize.
The mom, the dad, all the kids are on their phones. I'm like, dude, what is happening?
That's actually crazy.
And but I think it's a problem. I think it's a problem, especially for millennials, because we know how it was before, seeing it and then seeing the poison just fucking drip into the well into where we're at now. And nobody, nobody heeded this warning.
And I like to try to downplay as much as possible that any of us as individuals are special, but our generation is actually on this weird kind of like angle point where history is kind of shifted with its benefits, systems, the things that reward people these days. It's not just fiscal. We talked about how social media is a huge part of that. But in reality, we all kind of are like, we are in this very pivotal point where we could choose. And I this is why I respect Ari Shaffir. I'm not going to say I completely stole everything from him, but I stole a lot from Ari Shaffir. I love the idea that he's a dude who makes money and he makes his success, but he doesn't give a shit about the fame element of it.
Nope.
And that's one element of it. If he could cut out the money part too, that'd be sick. But to me, it's like people just focusing their lives around earning, around attention, around success, and the things that like lie in success or the way we perceive success as a society. You have to be on planes and drinking Cristal and in the hottest outfits and all this stuff. If you drop all that shit for like 1 year from the world, we would never recover to a position where we return to this stuff because of the actual benefit that our brains would receive from the rewards. Like, I mean, it's so dumb. This is really dumb and it's going to be too transparent and maybe you guys won't get it, but I've been cooking on my fireplace and not in the microwave, not on my stove.
In your fireplace?
In my fireplace. I've been fire cooking, brother. I've been making stews. I've been making fresh bread.
This guy's living in the fucking 1800s.
I'm telling you, I'm fucking frontiersman over here, dude.
He's got a stovepipe. He's going up through his ceiling and shit.
I did it as sort of a challenge throughout my week to be like, okay, well, I've been doing this thing where I reward myself with a little bit of fast food at the end of the day. What happens when I take that away from myself? Is that bad? Yeah. And then guess what? I honestly am starting to like this a lot more. I'm getting home, I shower up, I clean up, I throw put my fire to heat up and my coals to heat up. I throw some water to boil, and I cut up potatoes. I'm literally with my hands touching the food I'm going to eat. I'm rewarded by the actual experience of working on what I do. And then at the end of it, I have this fucking delicious beef stew or chicken soup or I made sausage biscuits the other day. That shit was so sick on my fucking fire. It was so tight. And the simplicity of that, right? No one thinks of that as a reward. I have to kind of almost disclaimer that as like, I know this is dorky, but everyone, the things that they hold in value are like, yeah, we went out to Fogo de Chao, and yeah, it was like $109 bill, but okay, well, baby, take into account how much it costs you to eat every day.
Yeah.
If maybe one day a week, if you could eat for less than like $2 or $3, chalk that up as a victory, as a good thing. But nobody wants to take that into account. $2 or $3 won't even pay for their coffee in the morning.
Nope.
You know what I mean? And that's the crazy part. And everyone complains about inflation. You're doing it. You're causing it. You're making it happen because you're dependent on the consumerism that's taking place. And instead of letting it go for like one fucking week, kind of making the corporations take that hit, you're letting them get away with just like making more money and taking more money from you. Everyone wonders.
We're allowing ourselves to live in this type of society,
right?
That's the problem.
And it's almost like this impossible notion.
It's okay to us to do this.
It's almost an impossible notion for us to let go of that, even for like a week. No one can even think about that. Even Labor Day these days, people just work through Labor Day because the cogs of the society have to keep turning. But the whole point of that holiday is that no one is supposed to be working.
Nobody's supposed to work.
No one's supposed to work. And we just can't even accept that fact enough.
And there's actually countries that
they actually turn off everything. Everything's
not
done.
Just a day. Every day, one day, every single week.
Yeah, and that's crazy. And it's like back in the past, you didn't have the grocery store. You didn't have the fucking, the market down the street. You had to grow your own food. And if the winter came...
I want to live like that, though.
Dude, I'm very fascinated by living like that.
I want my own farm.
I imagine instead of going to work...
Not like, a ridiculous farm with all these animals, but like, I want to have my own...
I want to see you in a pioneer hat with the buckle. No.
But like having fruits and vegetables growing on my land.
And shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we're losing touch. Like we did have a point where everything was actually pretty good. Yeah, things were fucked up, but us complaining about how like... this problem or that problem had nothing to do with actually other certain things that were going really well for us. And because we're so distracted by the things that, aren't going well or the things that are going super well, all the stuff that's right down the middle just gets lost in the fucking shuffle, dude. When in reality, if you're complaining about your job, if you don't want to go to your job, and I really, this is going to sound so shitty and hacky, but if you don't want to go to your job, don't go to your job. Start walking up into the hills, go learn how to hunt, go learn how to forage, go learn how to feed, learn how to warm yourself in the wilderness. And guess what? You don't have to depend on that system anymore. Mm-hmm. And that's the reality. And you're so afraid of the darkness. You're so afraid of what happens in the cold and what happens without your TV and your Netflix and your internet and your Starbucks. You're so afraid of that shit that you can't even fathom even trying to attempt at something in the middle. I'm not saying live like a fucking caveman, but I guarantee you could live in some comfort and not be such a fucking slave to the money you spend every day. I'm done. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I'm done. Fuck.
So, what the hell is that? So you're saying you're at home cooking like Shrek?
Yeah, no, I mean, and I'll tell you this, man, I'll let you borrow my set if you ever want to try it. But when you cook over a flame and you're cleaning up your house and you're doing your things, I've been doing, trying to get back in touch with art and writing and drawing and a lot more. So I'm sitting at my table. I have my fireplace going, maybe a little bit of music in the background or something. And I hear my food for the night bubbling. I'm telling you, bro. It's a different level of happiness. It's such a simple level of gratification. Like literally, and then I'm ready to eat.
I think the food is done now.
Papa, can I have another piece of chicken? I think the game hen is finished.
Can we have porridge in the morning?
Yeah, but one of these days I'll bring it because my stew keeps pretty good. I had it like twice this week. But
well, the great thing about like stews and soup, the reason why I love to use a crock pot is you fucking make that shit and you just put it, in the fridge when you're done eating what you eat. And then the next day it tastes even better, dude. Every time.
Yeah, no, it's one of those foods that actually cooks while it's cold still. You know what I mean? Well, it's not cooking, but it's like marinating in the flavors. Yeah. And it just spreads it thicker. It dehydrates a little bit more, so you get a thicker flavor from it. And I could eat like that, dude. I could eat, if you were to tell me I had to switch between, kind of like a beef stew and then just like steak and potatoes and then pot roast, and I know they're all the same ingredients, but yeah, I'll fucking eat all three of those for a week.
That's why I like a crock pot, dude. Crock pot's the fucking shit. You just put it on fucking 5 hours later. You're good to go.
What I did this week, I didn't even really do a pot roast. I didn't really have the time, but I have this new griddle pan, so I fried steaks. I made steaks, and I just used the gravy from my beef stew.
Yeah,
and I just poured it over a steak and ate a steak like that with some rice. Sheesh. My friend, take it back, dude. Take it back.
I'm going to your house for dinner one day.
Oh, you guys are totally invited, man. I'll let you know this next time I make a stew. I'll make a big old one. You guys usually do in a beef stew? Do you guys do carrots and potatoes, or do you extend out of that?
I like carrots, potatoes, and celery.
Yeah. Celery, there you go.
Yeah, I like that, and then just whatever else, onions, tomato.
Nice.
Yeah. Onions are good.
Onions are good.
Because they simmer,
Yeah, and then onions, you're going to make anything more flavorful with onions, dude.
What are those little onions called? The little
scallions?
No, scallions or green onions?
Pearl onions?
Yeah, pearl onions.
Yeah, I like those in stews.
Yeah, that actually sounds bomb. A bunch of the little potatoes, a bunch of little pearl onions, baby carrots. Yep. What's up?
Yeah,
and welcome back to Stew Talk with this. All right, but I'm pretty sure that's a good episode.
Yeah, we're done. That's good.
Yeah, that's a good. That was fun. We really got lost on some shit there.
Oh yeah, the whole last 30 minutes was talking about your fucking ancient cooking.
That was like 10 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. And honestly, it's worthwhile. I'll send in some pictures. People will be like, let me get that recipe.
He's actually releasing a recipe book, guys. You got a recipe book coming out. What is it called? Ranthony's.
It's called Ranthony's 4 recipes, and there are only 4 recipes.
There's 4, and they're all soups.
It's all stews and soups.
Tight.
Hell yeah!
All right.
Who wants to start plugs?
I'll go ahead and let you guys wrap. So, yeah, you guys go ahead and check me out on Instagram at NoMixGiven and TikTok as well. Working on Cherry Coyote, working on Thee Dunce. We're doing a lot of stuff. I know I say it all the time, but I'm very fucking busy and I'm trying to make a lot of shit happen right now. But appreciate you guys for tuning in every week. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button right now.
Right now,
hit that bell icon.
Do that shit.
We're gonna go ahead and be posting up a lot more shorts, a lot more short form or long form clips for you guys. And again, I appreciate you guys for tuning into the Stool Podcast.
What's up? Thank you for listening to another Homeroom episode of the Stool Podcast. We out here chilling, and check me out on all the social medias. JonnySavag, JonnySavag, without the H in Johnny, without the E in Savage. And yeah, just check out my band DNG Heavy on IG. We have some music videos on YouTube. Also check out Thee Dunce. Got more stuff coming up. Some fun new stuff. I know we always say that, but there's always something fun and new coming out with us. So we got that going on. And just, the pod, keep listening. If you like it, appreciate all the new listeners. I noticed the RSS feed has been popping a little bit more too, so I appreciate that. But appreciate you guys.
Oh, and real quick, be sure to go ahead and check out our 50th episode, our Halloween episode. It's out right now.
Yes.
Go ahead and check that out.
Very fun episode. Very fun. Lots of laughs on that one.
Yeah, that was a
really good one. And I guess I'll close up for us. I am Ranthony. I can be found at Ranthony on Instagram. I'm trying to get more active on Facebook, so maybe message me on there if you need to. My YouTube right now that I'm working on the most is the computer cheat stuff. That's all out. That whole EP is out. We'll get into it someday. Maybe we'll play it as background music or something. It's very fun. It's if you like 8-bitty kind of like Mega Man style music. That was that whole experiment. It only took me a couple months to put together and put out, and it was a lot of fun doing it. Make sure you check out my Nerdworthy page. That's still active, and I'm going to start finally just kind of free releasing a lot of the cards that I released on my Patreon last year. They're going to be up now for free in little collections that I'm putting out, so that should be pretty fun. I'm looking forward to that. Big announcement. Big, huge announcement for me. I am
I am a transsexual. Oh, no?
I'm finally, I'm about halfway through the process on my comic book.
Nice.
And it's going to be called A Man, His Cat, and the Apocalypse. And it's a very fun little story if you're fans of things like The Walking Dead or Spirited Away, or it's a combination of a lot of different stuff that I've done through my past. Very excited to share it with everybody. Very proud of the story. I've never worked harder on anything in my life, and this is literally what I would define as a passion project because it's carried me through my most depressing times working on this thing. And I'm very excited to kind of start sharing previews with that probably towards the beginning of next year. So look out for that. And
the whole story, just from what he told me, sounds sick as fuck. So
it's very fun. I promise you. It's not some hacky bullshit. It's actually very fun, and I'm very proud of it. So look out for that. Ranthony on Instagram. This is The Stool Pod. You need to remember to like, subscribe, comment, bell icon, all that stuff. Make sure you leave us negative comments and we will respond to you. If you leave us positive comments, we'll like them and everything, but it's not going to get engagement from us. And yeah, we love you here at the Stool Pod. You have a great day and we'll talk to you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye. See ya.